the house. What's up, my friend?
What's going on, Aaron Parker?
Fired up to be here. All right, ladies and gentlemen from around the world, wherever you are watching from, I know some of you are watching the recording right now. Drop a comment, drop a like. Let us know that you're here. Let us know if you're watching live or watching the replay. Let us know where you're coming in from. And if you're ready to learn how this incredible gentleman right here, boom, Christopher Livingston, just hit a massive promotion, and we are here to celebrate this gentleman right here, Christopher Livingston. Give it up. He just got promoted to 50K affiliate. That's 50. This is a massive accomplishment. Please stop what you're doing. Give this man a big congrats. Drop a comment. And what we're going to be doing here on this live success interview is we are going to find out how he did it, what he did. You're going to hear some of his story, some of the background, and really what got him to this place of creating so much success with our company, MDC, and representing. Chris, let's see that t-shirt. Woo! Make some noise for the power team. If you're on the power team, make some noise. Hashtag power team. All right, guys. So Christopher Livingston, what is up, my friend? How you doing?
Man, I'm doing great, man. I'm blessed. Thanks for having me on tonight, bro.
Oh, man, I just love it. I love it. I'm so excited, so grateful to be here. This is going to be an exciting interview, and I just want to plant a seed with everybody watching that over the next 20 to 30 minutes or so, as we dive into this and you hear Christopher's story, you're going to want to share this out. I guarantee you there's going to be people that you know that need to hear and see what you're about to hear and see. So right now, share this video out because you want other people to be able to watch this with you. So first of all, we're just going to get into some basics here and a little bit of backstory. Christopher, tell us where you live and what you did before getting involved in this business.
So yeah, man, awesome. I'm great to be here. Thank you so much. I'm very humbled. I live in Wilmington, North Carolina. We're at the beach, so we're loving life at the beach. And before this, I was actually, I owned my own businesses. So I was in the limo business. I had boat and jet ski rentals. I've always kind of been the kind of person that wanted to work for myself. My mom used to always tell me that I would never be able to work for somebody else. And she was right. So I've kind of always been into business.
I love it. I love it. So one of the things I love about your story, because, you know, we have a lot of people on our team, the power team, who are having tons of success. And a lot of those people have done network marketing before, and they've done home-based businesses. They've done network marketing. If you guys are watching this video and you've been in the industry and you love network marketing, just drop some love and make some noise for the home-based business industry. Well, Christopher's story is a little bit different, and I'd love for you to just quickly share that because what's up?
No, I'm with you. I never wanted to do this kind of business, bro.
Yeah, because not only did Christopher never do this before, so he's never been involved in any type of online business. He's never done network marketing. He actually wanted nothing to do with this. He wanted absolutely nothing to do with network marketing. So how many of you watching this have ever encountered somebody who was negative? Anybody ever have skeptics or negative people, or, oh, this is one of those things, or, oh, it's network marketing, boo-hoo? That was Christopher. And so, Chris, you got to talk to us about what that was like. And then we need to discover, you know, what created the shift and the change for you. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I was anti network marketing, multi-level marketings. You know, I'm going on 50 years old, and I'd heard all about them, and a lot of the stuff I'd heard was all negative. They were scams, they were pyramids, all these different things that I'd heard about them. So I had no desire to be involved in network marketing whatsoever. For me, my story is, you know, similar to a lot of people, but also different from a lot of people. I suffered from some issues, some outside issues. I have some chemical imbalances. By the grace of God, I've been sober for about 7.5 years now. And I was dealing with some of the issues that I have, and we have to be careful. We're not allowed to say certain things. But one of the things that I suffered from is I didn't want to get out of bed. I didn't want to be here anymore. I could not figure out why I was here. and everything was fine. My life was all good around me, but my brain was telling me something different. And it was a struggle. It was really, really hard. And so I had gotten to a point where I was dealing with that. I also deal with a couple other things. One of them is when I'm in public or I was go places with a lot of people. I felt like jumping out of my skin. And then the other one is what a lot of the young military people have when they get back from war. And a lot of you know what that is. And I got that from my childhood. And so, that was an excuse for a long time. I had a pretty rough childhood, but I was dealing with these issues and I had heard about CBD, and a buddy of mine had been telling me actually for about a year about CBD. And I kept telling him no. In fact, it got to a point where I told him that I wanted him to stop talking to me about it. Now that's how closed-minded and how I was anti about this. So the product and the type of business, no, I'm not doing it. So I got to a point about 9-10 months ago where I hit a bottom and I want it to go away. I'm just going to keep this real with everybody. I didn't want to be here anymore. And I do get emotional and I apologize for that, but I don't. It's okay, because you need to know, I know if you're out there suffering, I know where you're at. You don't have to suffer anymore. Trust me. So I got to a point where I wanted to go away and I didn't have a purpose and I was really struggling bad. And the craziest thing happened. There was a friend of mine on Facebook, and I hit this bottom, and my partner in the business, Jana Fogelman, a lot of you know her, I decided to give it a try. So I tried the product. It wasn't our product, but it was a different product. I started having some good results from it, and I started running out of it, and I was like, okay, well, where am I going to get it? Because I still hadn't checked it out. I hadn't researched it. I hadn't done any of that stuff. Well, the funny thing is a friend of mine, Bill Browning, who lives in New York now, I was scrolling through my Facebook, and all he had was a picture with a bottle that said, "Do you want to know about CBD? Contact me." And I was like, wow, that's weird. So I contacted him. When I contacted him, I was not contacting him to be a part of this company. I didn't even know you could be a part of this company. I was just trying to get some CBD because I was having some good results. And so I asked him, hey, what's up? He goes, I don't know. I'm in this business. Here's a link. And I said, well, what do you mean you're in a business? And he said, yeah, man, I don't really know much. And I said, you don't know much? I was like, what is it? I don't know. I said, what do you mean you don't know? Like, are you making money? Yeah, I guess. And I'm like, so how'd you get in? A friend of mine. And I was like, okay, whatever. Send me the link so I can order it. So he sends me the link. I jump in. I start looking at the products, and I notice that you could be an affiliate of this company. And I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute. This is an online business. Bill, my friend, is doing this. The product is helping me, and my wheels started to turn. But I still was I was like, no, this is network marketing. There's no way I'm doing this. Well, here's the honest part. And I've never talked about this, not even really to you. When it happened at the time, I not only was struggling mentally, but our pride's a kick in the butt, isn't it, Aaron? My pride and my ego, I didn't want you guys to know this in the beginning, especially when I decided to get in, but I was at a bottom in every part of my life. My relationship was great, but financially, and I had just really hit a rock bottom bad. And so I didn't have the money. I had gotten through some pretty intense things, and I was trying to figure out how I was going to survive, and I was trying to deal with my mental issues. And it was just a really bad place to be, really bad. And so something in my head said, this is it. Like, you either get busy living or get busy dying. And I hit the button for $20. And my life has completely changed. Like, completely. It's blowing my mind every day. I wake up, I'm like, what is happening? So I decided to join. I got involved. I didn't know what I was doing, but I was only taking the product when I wanted to take it. And I woke up one morning and I was in one of those mental situations, and Jana can verify all this. I woke up and I couldn't get out of the bed. And so I called her and she was like, hey, dummy, take the drops. And I was like, oh, yeah. So I got up, I took them, I got in the shower, I got out, and it was completely gone. That day, that moment, I made a decision, and I knew without a doubt that it was working. So I started taking it as I was supposed to, morning and night. I started having amazing results. Then it changed my daughter's life. Man, the fire was burning already, guys. Trust me, it was burning, and I couldn't stop it. And then it touched my daughter's life. And for those of you that don't know, my daughter just had her third kidney transplant in January. And when that happened, there was no stopping me. It didn't matter. I had told friends that God was going to literally have to pick me up and move me out of my daily choice. So I decided right then and there that I was all in. And we have these bracelets right here, guys. And Aaron and Kathy get them for us, and they're amazing. And it says on it, I have decided. And Aaron, I know you've got yours, man. Yeah, you see, and what it was, I look back on it now. It was basically this simple. I made a decision no matter what. And I knew nothing about this industry, nothing about this company, really, nothing about the people. I just knew that I had found something that I could help other people. And that is what lit me. That is what got me just fired up. And so I just started going out and telling the world. I was hearing about these funnels, schmunnels, and legs and compensations. And I was hearing all these things, but I didn't care. I didn't care. Aaron has these, which are extremely valuable today. I know that. But Aaron had these 4 steps and these training videos. I didn't look at them. I didn't read them. I didn't watch. I did watch training videos. I did do that, a lot of them. But I didn't care. It did not matter to me. I was like, I'm going to get this product in as many people's hands as I can, because in the hopes that it will help them the way it's helped me. What I didn't realize was this, guys, and I think this is very important for all of us to really think about and get out of ourselves, because our biggest problem is ourselves. If we learn to conquer that, we win. What I didn't realize was this. I thought my selfishness and my self-centeredness, I thought I was the only person that was suffering with these things. I isolated. I wouldn't tell you when it was happening. I didn't want you to think I was crazy. I didn't want you to think I was a burden. My macho man pride was telling me, you can do this. You can handle this. And I couldn't. I couldn't do it. Thank God that CBD oil from this company, HempWorks, showed up, because that's the first thing that changed my life. The next thing that happened was this. I had no idea what I was stepping into. None. I got in. I started using the products. I started sharing with the world. And something told me in my mind I had to find mentors in this company that were having success, not only monetarily, but they were having success in life as human beings. They had good hearts. They spoke like they cared. They truly cared about people. So I started looking for the mentors in this company. And I'll keep it real short. The mentors I reached out to were Aaron Parker, Ron Deering, and Carlos Martinez. I will forever, ever, ever, ever be grateful to all 3 of you, because you have guided me on this trip. And so I found my mentors. I started watching them. I started emulating them. A key word that I learned early on was duplication. I didn't have to figure anything out, Aaron. It was so cool. It's like you guys had it all laid out. You had it all planned out. And you kept telling us, just follow our lead. That's all you have to do. Don't outthink this thing. It's already laid out. So that's what I started doing. The team started to happen. I reached out to you guys for guidance when I needed it. You were always there. And quickly, I found out some pretty major things. Number one is we have the best owners on the planet. I've worked for lots of companies. I've done lots of businesses. I've done lots of things. We have the best owners. We have the best product.
Guys, hold on. Guys, if you love Josh and Jenna, drop a comment, tag them right now, because without Josh and Jenna, we wouldn't be here. Josh and Jenna, Zuego! Sorry, Chris.
Absolutely. That's okay. That's okay. So we have the best owners. We have the best company. We don't owe a dime. This company, Josh and Jenna, don't owe 1 penny to anybody. We have the best products. We have the best team. We have the best leaders. We have the best product in the world right now that is on fire. The stuff is selling itself. So I wasn't even worried about it. I was like, this stuff is like liquid gold. It's changing people's lives. So I just kept following you guys, and I kept listening to you. I wanted to tell this story because I know we get a kick out of this. So in the beginning, because I know now why, but in the beginning, I had a real hard time with Aaron, real hard time. And I got so bad that I was at the hospital. My daughter was getting her transplant. I had put something somewhere, and somebody had said something. And anyways, I was in a bad place in my mind. I was scared for my daughter. I got angry. I snapped. I unfriended Aaron Parker and Kathy Parker. What? I unfriended them. I blocked them. I unfriended them. I didn't want nothing to do with them. Well, after a little bit of time, I realized that was on me. That wasn't on them. His leadership is phenomenal. Aaron, what you do day in and day out is mind boggling. You care about us and you're genuine and you really want to help us, which that's not normal in a lot of people. It doesn't happen. So I got over that. We got together. We became friends. He saw that, I was doing the deal and I was listening and I was following the lead. And now we're tight. I can call on him anytime. I'm grateful for that, man. You're always in my corner. You always have my back. You always have an answer for me. And you take time, which is huge. That's huge. I don't know any other corporation. Like if I work for Budweiser, I'm pretty sure that I couldn't call the president and go, hey, man, I'm having a problem today. What should I do? He won't even answer. So with this company, we have people that have already been there and done it that we count on, and they are there for us. That's huge, guys. The other thing is timing. So any kind of business you get into, mostly timing is crucial, right? So imagine, this is my analogy. Imagine being in the garage with Bill Gates and Steve Jobs when they were making that first computer. And you could have joined that team. Imagine that. That is exactly where we are today. We are with a company in its baby stage, 2 years old, with a product that's taking over the world, with other products that we're bringing in that are helping people as well. So the timing was phenomenal. It was just like, holy cow! Just for that fact, I should have, I joined. So we've got all these things that you look for in a business. And so I went all in, man. And this is where we're at today. What drives me today is this. I thought, I'm getting in a company, I'll help some people out, I'll make some extra money. But this is way, way bigger than that. Way bigger. Mindset, heart, my soul. I have grown more, I would like to think, in the last 9 months as a human being that I ever have in my entire life. I have learned to care about others. I have learned to be of service to others. I have learned that my success comes from the service to many. And you guys have heard that before from Ron Deering. My success comes from helping those who I can help. And a byproduct of that is I'm making a pretty big check every week, which I'm extremely grateful for. Extremely. So I'm really into, every morning I get up, I'm really into reading inspirational quotes. It's something that really drives me. And there's one that I want to share with you guys that really hit me hard a couple days ago. So if you're out there and you're wondering and you're thinking, man, I can't do this. I don't want to do this. I'm struggling. I've suffered. I've been beaten, molested. I've been in bad relationships. I've been whatever it is, whatever you've been through. Listen to this very carefully. Your story could be the key that unlocks someone else's prison. Don't be afraid to share it. And that is what we do, guys. We share our lives with other people and we let them know that there's hope. I was praying before we started this and I asked my higher power to use me as a vessel to carry the message of hope. You don't have to suffer anymore mentally, physically, spiritually, or financially. We have something here that can help you. It can help you. All you have to do is reach out and we'll let you take the free tour. And if you don't want to do it, don't do it. But we get to help so many people, man. It's just mind-boggling, Aaron.
Wow. Okay. So my goodness, Christopher, my friend, you are just, the value, the heart, the love that you are just giving to everybody right now is literally just mind-boggling. And I just appreciate everything that you've shared. If you are getting some value from Christopher right now, this is helping you in some way, you need to drop some hearts, share this video because somebody needs to hear this message. And I just have a quick question because Chris, you talked about a lot of stuff just now. And I need to just know, has this product helped anyone else? Now, guys, we can't do medical claims, all right? We're not going to go into medical claims. But what made the transformation for Chris was the result of these products, okay? You heard the story. Christopher Livingston wanted nothing to do with network marketing. You guys hear that? And then he saw a post from his friend Bill, and the post said, Chris, what did the post say?
You want to know about CBD? Contact me.
Guys, it's so funny because people all the time like, well, what do I do? How do I build the business? Well, there's a little post that everybody could go put on Facebook. Do you want to learn about CBD? Contact me. Now, is that going to get a Christopher Livingston signed up with you? Maybe, maybe not. But could you also take that simple message and send it as a text to everyone you know? Send it as a private message? Yes. So Chris is on Facebook. He sees this, and guess what he does? He reaches out to Bill, and he wants nothing to do with the business. He just wants to try the product, CBD oil. And because of the benefits that this product had in his life, he was like, that's it. Like, and Chris is such a giving person. He doesn't even want to do this for the money. He's making a ton of money right now. But you know what? I remember, Chris, you telling me in the beginning that you were literally just giving this away to people. Mm-hmm. Is that true?
Yeah.
Like he wouldn't even sell it. He's like, no, I don't want to make money. I'm just going to give CBD oil to people. If you need this product, I'm going to give it. He was just giving it away. And then finally one day he was like, wait a minute. I can't just keep giving it away to everybody. So let's go ahead and do the business.
Yeah.
He got started, and he has been blessing others. He has been leading with passion. You know, I love something that you said, Chris. I need everyone to pay attention. How many of you watching this, if you are already an affiliate with MDC, please pay attention. And you guys hear what Chris said? He didn't even go through any of the training. And that goes obviously against everything that we say, but it doesn't matter because it's the truth, right? And so the reality is that you don't have to go through the training if you are on fire inside and you're burning with a passion and a desire to help people. Mm-hmm. And so this is proof. Guys, please listen. Never wanted to do network marketing, didn't want to have anything to do with the business. But because he was wanting to help others so badly, he said, okay, I'm going to do the business. Mm-hmm. And he's leading with passion. He didn't even have to go through training. You know why? Because he tells everyone. So maybe we should just delete all of our power training, and it's just going to be fast start training. Step 1, go tell everyone. But Chris does it, and he leads with passion. He leads with excitement, and he leads with a story. So Chris had a powerful story. He has a powerful story, and that story is what drove his success. Was the story of how these products changed his life. Yeah. And so a huge tip for everyone watching is you need a story. Every one of you. It may not be that this product saved my life.
Right.
But guess what? You need a story. Some type of a story of how these products, any one of our products, has helped you in some way. Figure out what that story is. And like Stacy just said, go tell everyone. Tell everyone with passion. You guys realize that in this business, it doesn't matter what you say. What matters is how you say it. You could say all the wrong things. You could be giving people all kinds of misinformation, the wrong dosage, the wrong percentages, the wrong color, the wrong whatever. But if you're leading with passion and you're leading with wanting to help others and you're telling stories of how these products are helping people, guess what? It doesn't matter what you say. People are going to listen. You know why people listen to Chris? Because he's passionate. Because he's speaking from the heart. Guys, is this helping? Are you getting some value from this? If you are, drop a comment, share this video, drop some likes. And so, Chris, I love that you shared that. And I mean, bro, you are just crushing it. You're having huge success. And I love your story because your story provides hope. Your story is giving inspiration to so many people who are watching this video who may be struggling in this business, who may be struggling financially. And you, someone who's never done network marketing, who wanted nothing to do with network marketing, you're now crushing it. So if you are inspired right now by Chris's story, drop a comment. Let us see who's inspired. And if by chance there's anyone watching this who is not yet a part of the power team, then you need to get back to Chris, get back to whoever sent this video to you. Chris, let me see your shirt again. Woo! Power team, make some noise. So, Chris, tell us a little bit more about, I mean, bro, give us something. What else do you have for everybody watching this?
There's a couple things, man, that I just came to me while we were speaking when you were talking. One of them is this. I know there's a lot of people out there watching right now that felt like I did. For a long time, most of my life, I couldn't figure out what my purpose was. I had no purpose. I was lost. I was in a hole. I was in another universe. And through this company, because my whole life, Aaron, I always had a burning desire inside of me to help people, but I couldn't find it. I wasn't able to do it. And I realized today is I can't give something I don't have. So I had to work on me. I had to work on mindset. I had to work on my heart. I had to do certain things. But once those things happened, it was like the magic formula happened when I joined this company. I found a product. I found a group of people that were just like me, that wanted to help others, that wanted to bring hope and bring passion and find a purpose. And I found it finally. Like I've never in my life felt in my soul the way that I feel today. Never. Never. I said it earlier, man. This is so much bigger than CBD and my daily choice. This is about relationships. This is about friendships. This is about helping other people. This is about being of service. This is about carrying a message, the message of hope. You just said it. It's the most important thing in the world to me because I've been there. I've done it. I learned this it's very important that people hear this. All those things that I went through in my past, I couldn't figure out why. Why did I go through all that? And one day it clicked. My past has become my greatest asset. I made it. By the grace of God, I made it. And I tried to go away. And because of that, now I'm able to help others and let them know that they're not alone and they don't have to suffer anymore and that there is a way out. And this company, guys, I didn't think this company was going to do what it's done to me mentally, physically, and spiritually. I did not. I had no clue what was going to happen. But I'm grateful that I made that decision and I got rid of the fear. You said something the other night when we were doing a meeting. You said Chris had no fear. No, Chris has fear. Okay, you're right in one way. Chris has fear. But what I do is I replace my fear with faith. And there's a healthy fear, there's an unhealthy fear. Fear is an incredible motivator, guys. It's all how you look at it, it's all how you see it. So I use that fear as fuel. Like, what are people going to say? What are they going to think? Oh, he's in an MLM. Oh, he's this or that. I don't care. I don't care anymore. I'm that guy in an MLM. You don't like it? Go on your way. But hopefully you'll have an open mind to listen to us. You'll at least listen to what we have to offer because we can help you mentally, we can help you physically, we can help you financially. It'd be kind of silly to keep your mind closed and say, oh, no, this isn't for me. It's not. Okay, then no offense, but keep working your 9 to 5, struggling to pay your bills, struggling to take vacations with your kids, not spending enough time at the baseball game with your son. Do those things if you choose. Or you can take a look at a simple link that's free and check it out for yourself. If it's still not for you, cool. But don't miss this opportunity, guys. I almost did. I almost jumped out of this business in the first month. It was getting too overwhelming and my fear started to outweigh my faith. And Carlos Martinez actually set me straight on that. So I wanted to talk about purpose and hope because we are carrying the message of hope, guys.
I love it. Guys, hope, fear. I think that fear is one of the biggest things that stops people. And so what is that? What is fear? I think that to overcome the fear, and we all have fear. So I want all of you to just stop and think about right now, what is stopping you? Because I know there's some people watching this, Chris, they're in the business.
Yeah.
And they are not taking action.
Yeah.
Right. And so we have to figure out, why is that? We have to figure out, is it fear? Are they afraid of something? Mm-hmm. Is it maybe they're not afraid of something? They just don't really want to put in the work to go create success, which I would put in the bucket of they just don't want it bad enough.
Right.
Some people truly are just comfortable with their life, their job, their income, just getting by. Mm-hmm. They don't have something that is pulling them to go take action in this business. Mm-hmm. And I like to say that when the pain is strong enough, you will find something inside of you that's going to get you up, and you're going to start putting in the work and taking the action to go have success and get results in this business. And it's not about making money. Mm-hmm. It's about, what are you going to do with it? Are you going to bless others? I love what you said the other day, and I've heard a lot of people say this, well, I don't want to make a lot of money, right? Okay, that's fine. Well, if you could make $1 million a year in this business and you gave away 900,000 and you kept 100,000 for yourself, just start thinking about what you could do with $900,000 that you had to give away every year. And guess what? There's people in our company making way more than $1 million a year right now. So it is possible. So really quick. So fear, you have to figure out, what is it? Is it really a fear of something inside of you that's holding you back? Or do you just haven't found enough pain in some area of your life to push you, to motivate you, to get you going? Guys, is this helping anybody? Is like any light bulbs going off right now? Now, when it comes to like true fear, and you're like, no, I want it. I need this. I want to be successful. I need this for my family, but I'm afraid. I'm afraid of what people think. I'm afraid of what people will say. I'm afraid of rejection. I'm afraid of all of these things that we bring up in our mind. And, for me, Chris, it comes down when someone is afraid. You just have to ask the question, what's more important? You holding on to that fear or changing your life? Because it's got to be one or the other. Mm-hmm. You just have to decide. That's why our power team motto is, I have decided, because you have to sit here right now. And if you are in this moment, you watching this, and you're going to make a decision to take a new direction with your life, then drop a comment, say, I have decided, and let us know. And what are you going to decide? Because it really comes down to a decision of taking the action, getting out of your own way, stop letting others hold you back, and just go do it. So, Chris, what do you have to say to anybody who might fall in these different categories and situations?
Yeah, I'm with you on that, man. Fear can be crippling. And, for me, it used to be F everything and run, or false evidence appearing real. Fear is just, it's useless, really. I mean, when I have fear, what I do is I try to do what you guys have taught me. And two things that really helped me in the beginning, and I hold on to these tight every day, is you told me, find your why. And if your why doesn't make you cry, find a different why. And then find your vision. So for me, it was like I had plenty of whys. So I I wrote them down. I put them everywhere. I had them in my head. Why was I doing this? Why was I in this? And I always look at them. I still do it today. And it's actually changed some. And it's pretty cool how it works. But then my vision was crucial, because my vision, guys, and this is just for me, is I'm going to get emotional again. Hold on. I want to take all that money and I want to build homes for kids that suffered like I did. I want to build a halfway house for guys that are trying to get their lives back, that don't have the money or don't have and give them a chance to get out of that hole that I was in, that a lot of us have been in. So my vision, Ron Deering told me this: let your why push you until your vision can pull you. And guys, my vision is pulling me. I look at that stuff all the time, and it's so simple. It sounds so simple, but it's so crucial for me today. Is I get down. We're all human. I get down. I get upset. I get emotional. I think I'm not doing good enough. I think, all these things, because my brain can be tricky. But when I look at that why and I look at that vision, boom, I'm right out of it. I'm out of it. I'm like, what am I doing? Get back to work. We got to help people. Let's go. So I think for me, that really helped with the fear, because fear still creeps in. It still creeps in. It'll always be there. But when I look at that why and vision, man, it's like, see you later, fear. Let's move on. And I really don't. I've met a lot of people in this business now, and you nailed it. They're worried about what other people are going to think. Are those other people paying your bills? Are those other people taking care of your kids? Are those other people paying all the things that you need to pay when somebody gets sick or a family member is not good? So why are you giving them the time to rent space in your head? We're not looking for those people. We're looking for people just like us. And guys, we found it. I'm telling you right now, I could name 100 people literally right now that are on the same page as all of us. And so I want to be with the people on the same page as me, on the same motivation, the same reasons, the same hearts. And we found it. And we're offering this to you guys. We want you to come with us. We're going to help you. That's another crazy thing in this company. So I've never seen a company where so many people, whether they're making money from you or not, so many people want to help you succeed. That's mind blowing. Nature, we're selfish and self-centered. We don't want to help other people. But in this company, there's tons of us. Like, we would just want to help you. Yeah, we'll give you a pointer. We'll show you what we did. We'll support you. We'll do what we can do. And that's just insane, guys. Go ahead, Aaron.
I just want to show everybody some really cool pictures. I want everybody to visualize that we are changing lives, that we are having fun. We're making money, of course, but we also get to have a lot of fun. I mean, look at this. Look at this, Chris. Woo!
Power team!
Guys, this was at our convention. Guys, if you were in Vegas at our convention, Chris, it seems like it was just yesterday, but then it also seems like it was a year ago. Like, my mind is so confused.
I'm ready to go back. Can we go back?
I know, guys. Who's fired up about Vegas? We got Manifest 2020. If you're going to be at Manifest 2020 with us, let us know. Drop a comment. We got some just unbelievable stuff. Here's the amazing Jana Fogelman that you keep hearing all about.
Yes.
Love you, Jana. You're awesome.
She's badass.
Woo!
Woo!
Here we go. This was at our little celebration.
Yep. That was
having
awesome.
Fun.
$25K dinner that they paid for the dinner and brought in some speakers. Guys, it was like we were royalty. This company takes care of its people, man.
And I seriously need everyone, if you have not commented on this video, you got to stop what you're doing right now, because we are here to celebrate Christopher Livingston. This is someone who had every reason in the world. He had every excuse in the world to not make this work. He had every reason to say, no, I'm not going to do that. No, I don't want to be a part of that. I'm going to get in my own way like most people do. And he is crushing this business. Seriously, give it up. Drop a comment. Make some noise right now for Christopher Livingston, 50K affiliate. And I want, Chris, I want you to give everyone in closing what would be, for all of the affiliates watching, all of the soon-to-be affiliates watching who are going to be joining the Power Team with us, what would be your final piece of advice on the journey, the struggles, the breakthroughs that you have gone through? Oh, by the way, how long have you been with the business? I forgot to ask that.
Well, technically, Devin and the transplant and all that stuff, I'm about 9 or 10 months. I've actually been working it. I've been in be a year next month. But
Wow. So less than 1 year, just under a year in the business. And Chris has broken the mold. He has defied the odds. He has broke free from his mental barriers that was holding him back, that holds most of us back, if we were to all be honest. He's done it. Guys, 50K affiliate. His personal team's doing over $50,000 a month. Personal team. Woo! It's massive. He is one of the top affiliates in the entire company worldwide. So, Chris, what are your final pieces of advice, wisdom from the growth that you've gone through over the last almost year since you've been a part of the Power Team and MDC? Talk to us.
wow, man. So here's what I've come up with, guys. If you're new or you're thinking about doing this or getting involved, or you've been in a while and you're struggling, I came up with my own 5 pillars, and I live by these pillars every day. The number one thing that I had to do is I still have to do is check my ego. Number one, period. I don't know everything. I don't need to know everything. I'm not the smartest. I'm not the best looking. I'm going to check my ego and I'm going to jump in this thing. Number two is I had to become teachable. And guys, I've never been teachable. Trust me. I thought I knew everything, but I had to become teachable. Number three is I had to learn how to follow directions. Why is it so hard? I never did that before. I was the guy that when I saw you at Walmart the other day or wherever it was, Target, and you had all those boxes. And my first thought was, man, back in the day, I was the guy that opened the box, threw the directions away, finished the project, and I had like 6 pieces missing. And I was all upset. I was all upset. So I have to learn how to follow directions. Number 4 is probably one of the most important. I had to learn how to keep this simple. And that's a thing for life, guys, not just in this company, but keep it simple. And the last one is number 1. I have to always want to help somebody else. I have to always want to be of service to somebody else. And I live by those 5 pillars. So if you're new, you're old, you've been in a while, you're struggling or whatever, I live by those 5 principles. And I just share with the world, guys. And I still do it. I wear shirts everywhere, hats, car magnets. I think we went to 7 of the 18 road shows. I try to be involved with my team. I'm very, very deep into my team, which Aaron and Ron have taught me. I work with my team. Like, that's my focus. Every morning I get up, I'm like, okay, God, who can I help? And I look at the team and I go, all right, who needs help? And how can I help them? And what can I do? So quit fighting yourself, guys, because you are your biggest enemy. I said this earlier. Learn how to conquer your mind and you will win. I want to end on this, Aaron, if you don't mind. And some people get this and some people won't. Sometimes the strongest among us are the ones who smile through silent pain, cry behind closed doors, and fight battles that nobody knows about. I was that guy. I'm not that guy anymore. And it's because of this company, this product, this team, this family. And I am eternally grateful to all of you that have come into my life and care about me. Thank you.
Christopher, we have become brothers from another mother, and I'm just grateful to be working with you, bro, from the whole journey and the opportunity for me to work with you. I am so freaking grateful to be working with you. And this message has been powerful. This message has been inspirational, and I know is going to bring hope to a lot of people who watch this video. So, Chris, thank you for your time. I appreciate you, bro. We are just getting started. It blows my mind to think of where we have come in just the last year, and to think where we're going to be in the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years is just, woo! It's going to be crazy. So, guys, if you got some value, drop some hearts, drop a comment, let Chris know how much you appreciate him for sharing his heart, his passion, and share this video because somebody you know needs to watch this.
Mad love. Mad love. Thank you, everybody that showed up tonight. Love you. Are we the only ones on?